Yo, 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 how are you guys doing? How is everybody? Hope you guys are doing all right. Sorry for not streaming yesterday, but yeah, basically we were just still within the ranges that I did describe. Nothing new happened. Although now today we do have a little bit of a better picture, and I'm going to try to cover that as good as possible. So first we hit the record button and here we go. Welcome back everybody. Welcome back my good friends, my crypto friends and family. Hope you guys are doing all right. So yeah, I'm apologizing for not having streamed yesterday. Yeah, there was not much to report. We were still within the range that I did describe. So that's yeah, it's a thing. I can't go ahead and call it a good thing. I can't go ahead and call it a bad thing. It's a thing that now, due to some more history, we will be able to do something with. So if you want to know what that something is, then I suggest you just sit back, relax, and follow the video for the rest of it. Also, please remember to hit the like button. Not that I'm making a lot of money out of YouTube, but at least it shows some gratitude and some appreciation, which at least, which the very least, gets me more and more motivated each and every day. So thank you very much. Let's roll the intro and then we get ready to dive right in. All right, my good friends. So let's see. Where are we at right now? So, first things first, let's describe a little bit where we did come from. Where have we been coming from? So, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bam, bam, bam. Just to build up three bearish divergences in a row. Ultimately, the continuation signal of price and RSI both making a lower low followed by a lower high. And now, first of all, we want to make sure that this is not a new lower low. Let's have a look. This is sitting at 19.74 on the 10-hour chart, and this is 20.34. So for the 10-hour chart, bad news, my friends. This is a lower low. This is a continuation signal. Okay, so this is one thing. We do have a signal of continuation. Now on the short term, for this very condensed part here, we do have a potential bullish divergence. That is very true. But as the RSI is already getting ready to break above this local high over here, price action is also going to need a closure above this local high at the very least for this potential bullish divergence to be a confirmed bullish divergence. So a little bit of patience, and remember, this is a 10-hour chart. But not only the 10-hour chart has some interesting things to look at, we also need to come down a little bit lower to the 3-hour chart. And this is where we are going to see something very, very interesting, if you ask me. So what we have here on the RSI, just speaking about the RSI, we have low, we have a higher low, higher low, higher low. So now if we look at this from the price action, we do have a lower low, you have another series of lower lows, and again one more lower low. So those are three potential bullish divergences. I'm sorry, those three. And the only thing that they need to be confirmed is actually for price action again to break right above this area over here, more or less at 41,800 and some change. So okay, this is really good news. Is this the bottom? Are we going super bullish again? Well, hold your horses. Hold your horses. I think this is a very nice entry point for a long position. Granted, really short. I also went down to the 1 hour chart, and for this thing not to hold, what would be needed is actually price to make a lower low together with the RSI making a lower low. Okay, so I already took the liberty to mapping this out in this green box over here. So we have this. I'm going to mark it with a horizontal ray so you can copy the price level sitting at 33,124. So yeah, quite a drop, hasn't it been? Like just a few weeks ago, we were still talking and laughing and dreaming of $200,000 and $250,000 Bitcoin when it was still riding at 65,000. But yeah, this is what market cycles are like. This is why at the top I was shouting for extreme caution. When everybody on the street is shouting bullish, buy this, that, and then big celebrities start to add on top, this is like the bouquet, the end of the fireworks, usually, because this is where they get like maximum attraction from the public. And those people who never ever even thought about thinking about cryptocurrencies, they get super burned. And this is where usually those parabolic moves come to an end, because the big players, if you look at like imagine this. You're a big player, right? You have been accumulating all that time. It was very nice and stable within a fixed range, more or less. Like more or less, this was within a range all the time. So you could keep on accumulating, and then you start making super massive profit. Like all the stuff that you have been accumulating here below the $10,000 range has gone times 6. Everything at least, maybe times 10, maybe 20x for the bits that you gathered down here. So imagine how much money is actually sitting right here at the top. Not how much Bitcoin, how much money is actually sitting right here on the top. And those guys want to pocket their profits. So it's not about just Bitcoin being dumped. It's so much money that wants to flow out of Bitcoin and that needs as much craziness, as many people as possible still interested into putting a lot of money right here at the top. And how do you do that? Well, you need faces like Mr. Elon Musk. Mr. Elon Musk, he really played a big number on cryptocurrencies, and that's usually where the cycle ends. They get this last boost of liquidity where they finally manage to get all the fortune and profits out, and then it's just riding down the shit show. And this, my friend, is actually what is happening. And when you look at the daily chart most particularly is looking like shit. This is we do have our local low, a lower low, lower low confirmed on the price action on the daily chart, mind you not. So you know this is not going to recover in the near future. This is in my opinion the start of the bear market, but you are in luck, my friend, because we are catching it early. Right over here, we were able, well, if you were following me, we were able to take all our profits and gains out, let the shitstorm come, and now the next bounce up basically is the one with the confirmation. Well, you know, number one, the first nice short entry would have been this one, but the next one to come could be even nicer because number one, from here on out, we can just be waiting for all these levels to be hit to start adding up to a short position, because potentially at the very latest, Bitcoin is going to see the $12,000 range one more time. I think this is very feasible. When we look at all the prior bull runs, every time, for the very least, some prior support areas have been hit. And I don't think that this is going to be very different this time. Gerardo, how are you doing? Where the F is Charles? Yes, shit, man, where the F is Charles? And who the F is Alice? How are you doing, my man? How are you doing, my friend? So, yeah, I read about you getting liquidated. I'm really sorry for that, man. When was that? What position was it that you took that got you liquidated? Because yeah, basically in the last videos I kept saying like you know, potential could be there, but nothing is going up until it gets confirmed with this or that. So you know, I kept saying like you know, there is nothing that confirms anything going up for now. um yeah, wow, yeah, 28,000. It really dropped that one, yeah. Like I also said it, huh? It was, you know, it was all in the cards that if certain levels broke, that you know, it could start going down. I didn't expect for Bitcoin to hit even the 30,000, because here on this chart I only have 30,000 being hit. But yeah, nonetheless, it was a doozy, huh? Yep. So now, for now, what are we expecting? The next levels to be hit are number one, the green box on top of us. Let's, you know what, this one, let me make it red so I can be a little bit more specific. There we go. So red is the bottom, green is the top. And then we have all these here also. They pop, or things can go further on. So yeah, each and every one of these layers is going to be met with major support, with major resistance. So each and every time that if you are sitting in a long position right here, right now, I would suggest having your stop loss at $33,000 for the very least, because if $33,000 breaks, then you know, there is nothing that actually is going to stop this thing from tumbling further down, down to the next level. And the next level, you know, where is it going to stop? Honestly, I do not know. It could go easily down to $18,000 and still maintain the higher low on the RSI. So here for this, we cannot use this technique right now. What I would suggest is have your maybe a breakout trade sitting at $30,000. Take a short on the way down if this thing breaks, because this is going to tumble really far. Not that I think that it's very likely to happen. What I think that is more likely to happen is ultimately here the high of this formation being broken at about $42,000, and this could be your first confirmation for a local low to be formed. So I call this a local low because it's not going to be, I'm not going to say whether it's a lower low or a higher low. It's a local low. It's a identified low, and this is going to start pushing the price up. Maybe hitting the $50,000 area. Quite frankly, I think I can even remove this because we're not going to need it. So yeah, maybe hitting the $50,000 area, maybe even wicking somewhere up in the high 55s. But I think this is going to be the max that we are going to see this get, because already the RSI looks very, very, very exhausted for being sitting here at the bottom, So take all this in consideration. But yeah, if you want to take a long position, I think this here could be your shot. Maybe hold it, like I said, at hold your stop loss at 33,000 or 30,000 if you are cavalier. Could maybe also work, but yeah, me potentially, I would stick to 33,000. And yeah, then remember to take your profits on each and every level. Touching the 50,000, you want to take your profits. Touching the $55,000, you really, really, really want to take your profits. And once at the 55,000, this is where I would also start looking for a short. The closer I would be hitting this area over here, the more interested I would be into looking for a short. Number one, because it's very risk manageable. Breaking the 59,500 is your stop loss for a short position somewhere over here. So that's really, really beautiful and well defined. And then, we can write it down. And if it tumbles down, then it's a very, very easy yeah, $30,000 move once again. But keep your eyes on the RSI. Do not forget that the RSI is very dominating in this structure right here. What I am expecting is on the way up somewhere over here, the RSI to be peaking right above this area over here. So creating the bearish divergence, then maybe a second swab. So you will have a few opportunities to get in and then ride the express roads to hell all the way down, making profits on the red dildos. Now I'm going to wrap this up. Dursun asks if I could analyze SXP. Well, honestly, I don't know what SXP is going to become now that Swipe is shutting down. For some reason, they decided to go non-custodial, and they cannot be using a credit card anymore, which is really sad. Very sad face. My heart goes to everybody, including myself, that was a big fan of Swipe. I used it so much. It was so convenient and so fast, and damn it, I'm gonna miss it. So honestly, I don't know if SXP is still going to do something. SXP USD, no, BTC. Let's look at it. Well, you know what, guys? This is a same thing, same story, continuation to the downside. It's dumping, and it's dumping on a BTC pair. So yeah, dump that shit. This is where I wish I had some alarm sounds and stuff. Those are really, 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 really funny. All right, now Bitcoin dominance. Actually, this is not looking bad, guys. Hey guys, this is really looking good. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you why. And this is a 10-hour chart. Yes, excitement. Bitcoin is going to take over the world. No, but let me show you. Let me remove all this. We do have a higher high in the making on the RSI and on the price action as well. And this is a 10-hour chart, guys. Let's look at 5-hour chart. 5-hour chart, not there yet. I really, really hope the 10-hour chart is going to close the deal, close the candle somewhere like this, and then we might see a breakthrough in slowly starting to build up momentum. But it's not gonna happen anytime soon. These things take a lot of time. Now we do have the dollar. Let's look at the dollar. Dollar is looking rather constructive. I do feel this could be looking like a bottom of a very beautiful chart with the range being very well defined um, in between these two lines. I want to make this got it. This is this visible? Yeah, in between the yellow line and the red line. Okay, so yeah, everything is on the just like on the edge of happening, and on top of that, it's weekend. I just remember that it's weekend, so the market is closed, and on Monday we are going to see which direction the market is going to decide. Oh yes, Gerardo, can I look at Bunny Token? Yeah, I do know Bunny Token. It's a DeFi project on the Binance chain. This is really cool. I do, and I like DeFi. I do. I really like DeFi. Cool. So yeah, this is the E-mini futures, and it's looking like yeah, still same thing. Yellow line is the breakout party. We don't even need this red one anymore. It doesn't matter. Literally breaking above the yellow one, and it's party time for the E-mini futures. So yeah, traditional markets are looking promising. Dollar, basically, it's on the cusp of happening, and then now Bitcoin, it's going to push up, but is are we going to talk about continuation on the long term? Honestly, we are going level by level, just like always. And at the next level, we will reevaluate and we will see which direction we're going to take from there. And this is how day traders, swing traders, or whatever you want to call yourself, trade. And this is how you should learn to analyze those charts as well. Don't believe in those gurus who can make those crazy predictions from in so many years. This is gonna happen. John McAfee, claiming that he was going to eat his on TV if Bitcoin didn't reach, I don't know what kind of ridiculous number he threw out there, because it was based on mathematics and stuff. Yeah, math is good, and it does make a lot of sense, but the problem is humanity. Humankind, the human race, does not make any sense at all. And when you think you get a grasp on something, then they keep surprising you very, very much. So, yeah, Bunny Token, Bunny Token. Do you have a ticker for Bunny Token? Um, Gerardo, do you have the ticker for Bunny Token? Don't think I have it. There's It's just bunny. But why is bunny? It's not on Trading View. So yeah, not gonna here. Good enough for you. The next two. Have a look at this one. Go and get bunny. Go. Right. So on the that I am. No, but this is marked in USD. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's. Oh, there we go. So but of course you remember one thing. This is the sheer lack of information. Okay. There is not a lot of information of history that you can use to analyze things. So for now, and this is what I say every time. Talking about coins with a very, very short life, they're very young coins, that you cannot really use any kind of technical analysis because we haven't seen um, enough of the whole shenanigans happening. Right now, it looks like this could have bottomed out, although on the RSI we are dealing with a lower low on the RSI action, on the RSI side and the price action. So, from a technical analysis standpoint, I would have to say, like, oh, do not touch this, do not touch it with a 100-foot pole. But on a crypto enthusiast and investor point, I have to say that these projects are still very young. They are susceptible for everything that happens in the startup phase of a cryptocurrency. And just like Gerardo said, there was a very small hack. Yes, indeed, there was 100 and what was it, $111 million hack or exploit, of which only 11 or 17 million managed to get off of the Binance Smart chain. The other remaining 100 million are still on the smart chain and is being dealt with. So this is really nice. And these are the times that you actually want to be paying attention, because of course the price is going to suffer when those major hacks happen. Remember when the DAO happened and we had the Ethereum Classic split. Remember when Mt. Gox happened. I don't know, maybe I'm just an old fart talking about old World War II stories, for all that matters. But every time something like this happened, this is where the currency, the coin, the system gets really tested. It's going to take a shit. It's going to take a kick in the dumper. And then the question remains, like, all the unfaithful jump ship, but more and more of the faithful and the believers remain in the system, and they become the larger percentile of the holders. Every time some of these cycles do happen, this is where the believers remain in the project, and where all the others who were just in it for the quick money and don't care any more than that, they are going to jump ship. So yeah, now how can you make sure that you're not deluding yourself being a strong believer? Well, this is where your own research is going to come into play. You need, especially for DeFi projects, like for cryptocurrencies, it's rather important to read the white paper, but for DeFi projects, it's crucial. Like, if you cannot understand a white paper, you have no business just looking for DeFi gems, being ready to fill your pockets and make you rich. Also, you should not be expecting for an easy ride. This is early stage investment, and the potential is there. The need and the demand for it is there. Now, who is going to perform? Who is going to produce that system? Well, time will tell. And this is also why I am following DeFi projects very up close, and I'm making a watch list of videos concerning DeFi. And I'm also going to try to put an accent on what the difficulties are when you are launching a project like this, because it's so much more than just coding it. It's really introducing this system into a live environment, and it's very, 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 very fascinating. So yeah, if you are one of these geeks that also likes to explore into the world of DeFi, then really I would encourage you to watch those videos, and also leave comments, open start communications, open discussions and stuff. I really, really want to know your opinions as well. Gerardo says, I see where this is going. You got a bag of bunny too, huh? Hop, hop, hop. Well, actually, no. It sounds stupid, but no, I don't have a bunny bag. I do hold a big bag of the entire B dollar ecosystem. So yeah, I'm pretty knee deep into that one, and it's crazy. The hack, it really deflated every coin in the Binance ecosystem. So yeah, if there are some coins that you believe are worth investing in, I think this is where your next 5x, 10x, 100x will be located during the bear market of the Bitcoin. Yeah. Um, so yeah, Gerardo looked hard into the team and Bugs Bunny and the Energizer Bunny. Uh, yeah, but this is also a very important point that you're making there. Really follow their Telegram, talk to the team, especially follow the chat when disasters happen. It's when the ice gets thin that people show their true colors. Don't know if you have seen. Wait, I can this probably. Oh, look at this. DeFi 100. When now you log into the website of DeFi 100, this is what the page shows you. DeFi 100 rebase. We scammed you guys, and you can't do shit about it. Haha, all you moon boys have been scammed, and you can do shit about it. Dev sin. Fuck you, moon boys. Beautiful. So yeah, these things, they are going to give crypto a very, very bad name. They're going to give DeFi a very, very bad name, and this just like always, and this is what we are going to have to push through and show the public that DeFi is the answer, is the solution. What the crypto space is really, really looking for: financial freedom, economical freedom without any possibility of censor. This is this is big. This is huge. And yeah, I can't imagine that big boys, big players are going to target this, because for banks, this could be their undoing. Basically, it is possible with DeFi bricks and pieces to build a complete banking ecosystem where the community is actually the one taking all the benefit. How much more magic can magic internet money become? Um, Yeah, yeah, I've been looking, Gerardo, into the serum as well. You know, there are so many there are so many huge projects in the making. But you know, don't think that all DeFi projects on Binance Smart Chain are shitcoins. You know, it's very easy to launch them, and being so that the transaction cost is so much lower on Binance Smart Chain, it actually pushes DeFi to the new limits, the next limits. I don't think there that any project on the Ethereum Smart Chain has actually reached as far or has become as ambitious as some of those Binance Smart Chain DeFi projects. So yeah, you need to keep all these things in perspective as well. There is innovation, and of course, where comes new territory, there are new weaknesses, exploitable areas, and stuff. So we are in this development phase, and you can't make an omelet without breaking no eggs. Um, so yeah, indeed, Gerardo. There is a lot of copy and paste, but that's always been the fact, you know. The first, you know, Litecoin, like how much copy paste is hasn't there been from Bitcoin, you know? Like, come on, it's this is what happens when you have a open source protocol. Then okay, you cannot attack the creator because it's open source. And you know, if you want to use the code and you can't read the code and you get exploited, then you know, ah, okay. But yeah, same thing goes for DeFi. You know, do they want to be trackable and suable, or do they want to keep it as open source as possible? Where do you want to have the control or the weakness be, right? So yeah, Dursun, do I recommend altcoins or Bitcoin these days to trade? Right now, basically, if it were for day trading and longing and shorting, I would be using USD. Bybit, I'm using USDT right. I close all my Bitcoin positions from at the 60 almost $65,000 range. So yeah, really happy because you know I managed for once to really hit the mark on that top. Uh, Feeling really happy about. Hey, how would you be? Okay, Gerardo, but was nice to stop and chill. I will see you for for tomorrow, my friend. Yeah, cool, awesome. Me too. It was really nice to talk with you guys. It was really nice to talk with you. Remember, guys, only one person hit the likes. Come on, you guys are gonna make me cry. Just hit those buttons. If you looked, if you watched till the end of this video, you are obligated to hit the like, and also please hit the subscribe button so at least you know when I will be coming online. Cool. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a very pleasant weekend. Tomorrow is gonna be Sunday, right? Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be Sunday. So maybe we can look for the weekly charts as well tomorrow. Cool. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Tomorrow, same chart, same channel, and we're gonna try to do same time, but hey, you know me, right? Let's not fool ourselves. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow.